guys, welcome back. Konnichiwa. Herzlich willkommen. So guys, Monday update here on SMCI Super Microcomputer. We are here in the middle of a squeeze and we have to break here one final resistance to see maybe even a short squeeze for SMCI. So I will give you here an updated chart analysis, all the price levels here which we have to be aware of, to the bear and the bull side here. And this is of course not financial advice, this is my opinion based on the chart. Yo guys, before we start with the chart, as you know, I use always here TradingView for all my videos and for all my own trades since many years. If you want to learn trading, guys, there is no way around, or if you want to understand how the algo is playing out, there is no way around that you get a good chart program. I always recommend TradingView since I use that also every day since many years. And now you have here a great opportunity to save here 70%, guys. They have Black Friday here. I have a discount link for you. When you click here the info icon in the corner, then you get access to the special discount link. It's just a few days now, so take your chance right now. You can get the premium tier for TradingView with 70% discount and 1 free month. So you just pay here $217 for 13 months. This is the best deal which we have here just I think one time a year, and this is a really high recommendation here to take this chance right now. When you click here the info icon, you get access to the new premium discount link. So guys, SMCI, we are squeezing here right now. We can see that while I'm doing this video here in the pre-market, we gapping up plus 8%. I mentioned that already in my previous video. There is only one resistance waiting here in the chart, and this is this purple line here, before we see here a squeeze or even a short squeeze for SMCI, which means the resistance is waiting here at $36.68. So be aware of this resistance. You can see that SMCI took here some chances to break out of this line here and couldn't manage it. But I said that already in my previous videos. Yeah, I always try to predict short squeezes here on my channel. That's why I already made a couple of uploads here for SMCI, because in my opinion, everything below this liquidity zone here, below this blue box. So we zoom in here a little bit that you can see that, and I will switch off for a second the indicators. We just focus here now on the drawings, guys. We have here a constellation of open gaps which we have to close to the downside, and SMCI did that successfully already, and since then we start to gap up here. So just to give you a feeling here, since we came here below this liquidity zone, the liquidity zone is between $23 and $33, guys. This zone here is usually supporting the price of SMCI, which means when the price is dropping below that zone, that is usually just a fake out by the market makers to cover their positions or settle their fail to delivers. And what we can see right now, since we had this fake out here, and you can see, of course, see my previous videos, I already talked about that, with the actual pre-market up gap here about 8%, we squeezed now here 106%. So congratulations to everybody who followed up here my videos. This is not financial advice, but I said that if we drop below $16, that would be very bearish. Everything here between $23 and $16 is a very delicious dip, and very worth it to risk that here, or to take this risk and to trade SMCI. Yeah, and what we can see, guys, the price levels to the upside here are, so we can see, as I said, one resistance is waiting here, $36.73. When we switch to the weekly chart, we can see that we had here a very nice volume candle. So the weekly volume was very good. You can see that we had a lot of sell-off incoming here for SMCI. Overall, if you didn't see my previous videos, we're trading here in a bearish trend channel pattern, but overall we are here in a very strong uptrend. When you see where SMCI traded here a couple of years ago, $1.95 is here mentioned in the chart, but when we zoom in, then we know that we had prices here in the $3.60 range and a little bit lower just a couple of years ago. So if you compare that with the actual price of $33, we of course, or even $35 in the pre-market, we are here still in a strong uptrend. But this is a technical reaction what the market makers have to do, and the problem is that the accumulation zone for SMCI is exactly this green box here, which means if we cannot find support, don't forget we had now a stock split. If you don't understand why we have this kind of price action here, we had a 10-to-1 stock split, so the float for SMCI is now 10 times higher, and this is the problem, guys. When we switch off everything here, then you can see this here is the accumulation zone, and then everything what happened here before, especially this price action here, I would say between $9.80 and $23, guys, was just something like a very strong gap up, and this is very dangerous in trading, because that means if this support breaks, yeah, if we fall below here $16, guys, this candle here is key. Yeah, when we fall below this candle, guys, we could see here much lower prices incoming for SMCI. That's why it's so important that we find support here, that we can confirm the uptrend here, and then we can even see here a short squeeze for SMCI. Also, I mentioned in my previous videos that I expect a short squeeze to happen. We have to switch one more time here to the daily chart. This this yellow box here, guys, I already talked about this in my previous video. This is for me the squeeze date range here for SMCI. It's not like I didn't expect something to happen here. As I said, as soon as we fall below $23, this is in my opinion a very good opportunity to buy the dip. But a short squeeze or a squeeze is in my opinion possible here between the 20th of November, which is already now in the past, and the 16th of December. And this date range here, I expect a squeeze to happen, and I think this could be already here the initial squeeze. As I said, if we go over $36.72, guys, we have to close here with a full candle body over this price. This is very important. Then the next price levels for SMCI are $46, guys, $51, and even here $65 are possible price levels for SMCI. Don't forget, yeah, we still have this kind of trend channel pattern. So whoever bought in here in 2022 in the $3 range, you don't need to worry in my opinion. But the problem is that we still have this kind of trend channel pattern here, and that means, yeah, even we have here a massive squeeze potential, yeah, from the lowest price here, $17.25, so here around this. If we squeeze here back to $65, guys, you can see that this is almost here 280 to 290% profit in just a couple of days. This is perfect. But that doesn't mean that we see a bigger short squeeze incoming. We need to break out of this trend channel. This is very, very important, guys, and this is key. As long as we don't break out here out of this trend channel, which means here in the $65 range or higher, yeah, if we don't close above that and cannot break out of this trend channel, that means even this is a very nice squeeze and similar to a short squeeze, but that is not the real short squeeze. The short sellers get squeezed out of their positions as soon as we leave this algo trend channel here, and then, guys, then we can see much higher prices incoming here for SMCI. We have to understand that the all-time high was $122, and the price squeezed up here from, yeah, the $3 or $4 range. So this is just massive. The problem is, the difference is right now that because of the stock split which we had here, the 10-to-1 stock split, the float is much higher, so it needs much more volume to drive the price up. But what I really like is when you see the volume profile here after the split, we had quite low volume here, and even then we had gap downs here with low volume. This was the most significant candle here, and since then, since we exactly as I said left this liquidity zone here or came back in this liquidity zone, you can see immediately here the buying volume is kicking in. You can see that here in the volume chart from TradingView, guys. Yeah, very important, and this is why we can see still see here a very big squeeze for SMCI. I mentioned that, guys, that I always try to predict short squeezes here on my channel. Today is Monday, guys, and my brand new hot stock video is out right now. So I upload every Sunday my short squeeze predictions for the upcoming week, which means when you see this video right now here, which I uploaded yesterday, that means that this video contains tickers which I expect to squeeze in the very few next days. And we had some massive squeezes here in the past. As I said, yeah, nobody is perfect. I tried to predict short squeezes. You know, there is no guarantee, but in October, my biggest squeeze here, we had many squeezes, but my biggest hot stock squeeze was 854%, 2 days after I released this hot stock video here. And in September, we had even a bigger one of 1400%, guys. Yeah, of course, I hope that we see here a bigger one in November or even in the beginning of December. But if you want to see those short squeeze tickers here, you can of course join our trading community, guys. We have here a very strong and fast growing community. The most popular membership which I have is the full package membership here on Patreon. If you join the membership here, you can see all the benefits, and if you want to join in, you can also click here the info icon in the corner and you get access to the Patreon member link, guys. Yeah, as I said, take your chance right now to get your TradingView discount, also available here on the info icon. If you like this content here, guys, yeah, if you want to see more updates from SMCI and don't want to miss any other content here, please hit the like and subscribe button right now. I really appreciate your support, guys. I wish you great success with SMCI and hope we see here a big squeeze, which is over $65, hopefully. Yeah, and being that said, thank you so much and see you in the next video. Arigatou gozaimasu, vielen Dank, alles Gute und bis zum nächsten Video. Take care. Bye bye, guys.